Hello there, Whipper here, and today I'm going to be showing you the new Minecraft Snapshot 13 Week 19A, and this mainly adds decorative items into Minecraft, although it does change a few of the textures and add one new change to the pack mules, or more like enabling one of the features that was added earlier and not properly implemented. So the first thing I want to show you is the new stained hardened clay blocks. So the hardened clay was added in the last snapshot, and you couldn't dye it, it was just hardened clay, and then loads of people said that it looked really good in different colours. So now we've finally got stained hardened clay, and it's a nice replacement for coloured wool in buildings, because coloured wool doesn't really look that good in buildings without a retexture with a texture pack. So now this is a nice alternative to the coloured wool, and you've got the added bonus that it doesn't burn, so you don't have to worry about all your wool buildings being burnt down. So you can now have a red house without having to worry about it being burned. So yeah, and I also love the cleaner texture to this and the cleaner colours than the coloured wool are offered. So over here you can see that we've got a coal block and a lapis block, but they look a bit different to usual. So on the left we've got the coal block, and it's got a new texture and it looks really awesome, and it's a lot better than the old texture, which was basically just a recoloured redstone block texture. And on the right we've got the lapis block new texture, and it's more similar to the metal block texture, so I kind of like that because it keeps like a running theme through the different kinds of blocks. So the next feature in this snapshot is that you can now use the chests on the back of donkeys. So if you remember in the previous snapshots it added donkeys which randomly spawn like horses do, and you could actually put chests on the back of them. So now you can actually access these chests and store items in them just by holding crouch and right clicking on the donkey and then putting some items in like that. And then you can get on the donkey, ride somewhere and get off, for example, and then open the inventory again and get your stuff out. So say for example you want to move base and you've got loads of stuff to transfer, this would technically make it so you could transfer twice the amount of items at once just by using the donkey and the chest. So yeah, although it's quite rare to get a donkey, so you'd have to be quite lucky to find one in a multiplayer world, for example. But anyway, on to the next feature of the snapshot, which is that now coal and charcoal finally have a different texture. So people have been asking for this feature for years now, and finally it's been added, so now you can tell the difference between coal and charcoal. So all we need now really is a charcoal block to match the coal block, and then we're all sorted. So yeah, and it's just going to night time, what a shame, but yeah. So that's pretty much everything in the snapshot. There are a few other features like a few bug fixes, and also it says something about that mobs will now spawn in groups again, but I'm sure they always used to do that anyway, so I'm not really sure if that's a new feature or if it was just removed in a previous snapshot and I've just not noticed it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video. Hope you enjoyed.